This is going to be my sauce-based Turok gameplay. We're going to be doing a Turok Let's Play based around sauce. This is all going to be sauce-themed. So be sure to get your bingo cards out. We're going to do a lot of sauce-themed trivia, a lot of sauce facts. We're going to give you the quick SF. That's what we call the sauce facts. We're going to be going over stuff. And so then, this is also, don't forget, this is also a Let's Play. So we're going to be, identifying kind of the main point of the game and what you want to be looking for and what you want to focus on and stuff. But really the commentary is going to be mainly based around sauce. So like this guy right here, that's not what he looks like. It's not really a good depiction of what Jay looks like. So we're going to keep looking around. And that's just level 1. That's the level 1, right? So we have the level 2 key, right? You're playing as a Native American. Sauce actually has quite a bit of Native American DNA in his body. His blood, I think, is 15% Cherokee, 20% baller, only a couple percent of a shot caller. He doesn't do that very often. But really, he has a large focus. He has a big amount of his body and his energy is expelled towards dinosaur-based combat. That's what he's most famous for. It's kind of what we all know him as. We all know him as the dinosaur combat guy. It is what it is. You get over it, right? When you're playing games with him, we've all been there, right? You're playing games with him, and he always picks the Velociraptor character. It's something you live with, something you get over. There's worse things that people can be doing, right? On our Counter-Strike team, he plays a lot of the stealth role. He does a lot of the rogue-based combat, more of the sneaking stealth type of stuff. He doesn't quite have the aim to be making head-on decisions. He's a big fan of JDM cars, you know what I'm saying? But like the same taste, he has the taste of like a Persian. So he'd have like an Infinity, like a G80 or whatever, like an Infinity, and then he would black it out, turn it into a slab. Just really disgusting, distasteful stuff. Really, no sense of class. But what are you gonna do? That's just part of it. That's the best part of it. And so as we're getting around this corner, you'll realize that we're looking for the level 3 key right now. We're already running out of ammo, so we're switching to the bow. In an interview about the Turok developers, were discussing gameplay features, and they added the bow because Sauce kept dying because he didn't have enough ammo in the pistol to beat the game. And so, that's why we play test, that's why we do these things. This is Sauce's favorite creature. That's the pill hog. That's a little Florida euphemism, if you know what I mean, calling them the pill hogs. Sauce had this scam back in the 90s where he would open up these clinics with his doctor buddies, and he would sell like expired medicine, just real nasty things, and he would put these aging women, he'd put them on painkillers and stuff like that. It was just a bad situation all around, so we're glad they locked up. That's where we get the Medical Sauce Act. That passed. That was an important piece of legislation. And that's the first zone completed. And so you're going to want to keep moving through here. A little bit of parkour. Sauce isn't a movement player, so neither am I. These things happen. What are you going to do? But I think it's best that we focus on improving. You know what I mean? And these movement puzzles really aren't that difficult. You just got to kind of stay focused, stay locked in, stay observant. Whenever you go to make jumps,